In this case, we are going to talk about our work in the Portuguese national teams in federation, in this case in women's national team. There is here in this session, there is Vera, is our technical director of women national teams, and Luis Santos is our head coach of under 17s in women's handball as well. So this session will be, like I said, to talk a little bit and to show a little bit how we work here in Portuguese Handball Federation. And you are able to see that XPS is a great tool, and he helped us very well in this monitoring and this planning. So right now I'm going to just share my screen. Now I'm going to deliver the word to Vera. She is going to talk a little bit what she, as a technical director, wants to know and wants to be all information organized. So Vera, you are welcome, and thank you again.
So thank you for this invitation. Hi to everyone. Greetings here from Portugal. Today, I'm here to show you how this tool is really important for my work as a technical director in Portugal. This tool is very important for me because I can, in one place, I have all the information I need to check and to maybe evaluating and do the usual check of everything that I need to see. I have the most important thing on this program is that I can have all the players in, and we are now working with a good range of players in our under 19 national selection. I have 30 players that we clearly had identified, and we work with the data. And in the under 17, that is the national team, Luis is the coach. We have 42 players, and this season we are going to put under 15, our national team of under 15, and we are going to have more or less 100 players. So this is a lot of players that we need to have all the data organized, and is really long and extensive data that we have here, because we put all the people that work with us, they put all the information in here, not only the coach, but all the physio, the video analyzer, the physiologist, the doctors, everyone put the info here. So it's a really long and extensive database that we have here, and it's really important to have all of this organized. So here in here we can Miguel is already showing us when we were in confinement with this all of COVID, our technicals, our coaches organized the microcycles, and we had the possibility to share with the players work plans, and they had on the phone every information that they need to do the plan and the practice that we were expecting them to do. They would have the information, and we had the feedback from the players as well in the tool, in this XPS. So here you can see our microcycle and then the mesocycle. Let me just tell you that all the information that we are putting here, we are try to hide some personal information about the players. So the data that we are going to show here, it's not the truth. It's data that we manipulated just to show you. Okay. In the calendar, I can check all the activity that we plan on do with all the youth national teams. In this time, you can see here that we have already scheduled some reunions, okay, with the coaches of the players of the team that Luis is the coach, our under 17. We are now doing the meetings, individual meetings with the coaches to check every detail about the players. We give them evaluation, physical evaluation. So we are checking on the results. We are talking about what we need, what we expect the player to be able to do in the national team, and what we are hearing the coaches of these players, and checking what the coach wants for the player in the club. So we are making some meetings about what we want from these players and this national team. And in the calendar, for me, it's easy because I can just with one click and see all the meetings that we have. If we are in the gatherings, I can see all the practices, all the when they wake up, when they go to sleep, when they have lunch, when everything I can see here. Then in the athlete profile, here is where I have a lot of information, okay? And this is a profile of athletes. This is not the real data. It's just something for you to see what we can see, what we can get from XPS. So here we have the readiness radar, and this tells us that the player is good. This is a good value for the player to go and play, because we check the sleep time, the fatigue, the soreness, every detail the player they have in the phone, and they answer what they feel every day on our gatherings. Okay. Then we have the injury report. Here we don't put the data here for you to see, but we have the list of the players, and I can see the current what kind of injury does the player have. Our physio do the input of all the data in here. So for me, it's just clicking and see if is everything all right with the players, and if not, I can I have here to the information about the telephone, the email, everything about the coach and the player, so I can easily do the follow-up of the player. Then this is the readiness.
Just wait a little bit there. Sorry, it's trying
Okay.
to put all the data in. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You can talk in.
Okay, so here we can see in graphics what I was what I was telling about in the athlete profile with that system. We can here see in graphic. Then I have as well the RP, and here is where our physiologists put all the data, and we can see if the player is okay to the practice or it's okay for the game.
Yeah. Just to conclude, Vera, about this situation, even athletes can answer these questions on their cell phone. So sometimes we send information. In this case, our physiotherapists send the information, and the athletes answer on their phones, and then there is information here just to see.
Yes, yes. This is a very good app, because a lot of work is done for the players. They do the input. It's difficult for us to do the forms in the beginning, but then it's easy, and then the player is the one that is going to do all the work of the input of the data. So here here we have some information about the injury. What is the this is like the everything about the player, if she's taking some medication, if she's doing now some treatment or not, what kind of injury does she has. Everything is here on detail. Then we have prepared our COVID forms. If we go on gatherings, when we start to do the gatherings, we have already here prepared the form for the players to answer about the symptoms and everything about the COVID. Then we have the general information. This is where I have all the general data. I can see from what club does the player is playing, in what school, in what position, the number of the phone, the name of the coach, the name of the parents, everything on the personal information about the player. We have it here. Then we have as well a form for the school information, where we can where I can see where is the player studying, in which zone, if she's already in the university, how what specialized she is in. Everything that I need to know about school, it's here too. Then we go to the sports information, and in here we have everything about the club information, the name of the coach, the email of the club, the phone of the club, the phone and the email from the coach, the phone and email from the physiotherapist. Everything that it can be, everything that can help us uh, talking with the coach or with the club of the players. We have it here. Then we have also the curriculum. I can see and I can check from this player where she is playing now, which clubs that she already played, and the number of games that she already done in the national teams. And here in this area, I can check all the formations that they are doing on the gatherings. We are doing a project about the players that we think it's really important to form players in game and out of the game. So we have here some of some
Of
yes,
information that we ask.
some it's not, some presentations that we do to the players. Okay, they have English, they have coaching, they have career management, they have a lot of areas that we do formation, we do a presentation, and we work with them out of the gatherings and in the gatherings. They are always learning. Here we have the place where the doctor fill in all the information, all the clinical history, everything about if they are taking some medicine, everything about and the injury. Here I can check it. Then in the training loads, I can see this is the data that is going to appear here. It's not truth, it's just for you to show. And what I can see here, I can see if the player is overtraining or undertraining. I can check here this information. This will just take
yeah.
no
Sorry,
problem.
Vera. Yeah. Then I will pass after you do this last step. I will just show our graphic on, like you said, is not the truth, but I will show the data about one athlete, for example, like I show in the readiness radar.
Okay. Okay, and then in the last. Okay.
Let me just. Sorry,
No.
Vera. Some problem. Okay, let me go here again. Athletes. Okay, there is load, training load, but I will show it here. Injury player, like Vera said, there is a graph when you can see the undertraining and the overtraining.
Yes, perfect.
And then we have the tests. Yeah, go ahead,
Okay.
Vera, sorry.
The last area that we have here is the tests that we already did in the national, I don't know, high performance.
High performance.
The national high performance, where we took players there, this under 17 players, and we did a lot of tests, and we have all the results here. So as you can see, this is a lot of data and this is a lot of information. For me, this is very good to have really easy and clean access to everything and to work like this. This is important too because because all the coaches and the physios, they work with the same guidance. They work the same. They put all the same info. So this is very good for me as a technical director.
So I'm going to stop my share and I'm going to leave the word to Luis. Like I said in the beginning of the session, Luis is the head coach. He's the head coach of under 17s women's national team. So I'm going to leave.
Thank you.
Go, Luis. I think you can share your
screen. You hear me
now.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, perfect.
First of all, I want to apologize for my English because I'm not very fluent in this native this language, but maybe can I make a few technical faults in this game, and in the end maybe I win with my presentation. So for me, it's very important to show you how this program is very useful as a coach because we can do a lot of things. So I'm going to share my screen to show you with my XPS what we can do with this. So first of all, I think that is there are four reasons for me that is very important to work with this platform. First of all, when we work with the planning some season and with our model of the game and all the planification of the sessions, we have a lot of folders in the way that we work a few years ago. Now, when I start and we start to work here with this platform, we can put all the things together, and it is very important for us because we don't want to look for the things in a lot of spaces in the computer. We have all the information here, like Vera and Miguel show you with the other things, with the things, with the model of the game and some information. We can put all the things here. The second, it's very important because we can create here the planning sessions with the exercises, and then we have the information just clicking and put the sessions in the exercises in the sessions. So I want to show you how we plan, how we make the exercises, how we put in the sessions, and how useful it is for us to put this in the same way. And it's very important because we can show these exercises, we can share these exercises with other coaches, with our technical coaches, with the players, and all the person that we want. And this is a very useful for us to grow up and build some new things and share with the other coaches. The third reason, it's because we have the possibility to put all the training sessions in the calendar, and then we can replicate it to make some microcycles and mesocycles and replicate it in the calendar. So it's an easy way to make when we don't have time, because a lot of the coaches that work on handball are not only professionals of handball. They work, they are on the school, and don't have a lot of time during the season. And when we have this possibility, is very easy to make the sessions and replicate it and just use it very quickly. The fourth reason for this software that is very useful is because we can control what we are doing in the training. So this is the main reason for I think it's the better, because we can monitorizing the what we are doing during the season, in some periods, in a get three or in a half of the season. We can go and see what we are doing. So sometimes we go to the game, and what we see is that some tactical situations don't appear, or the players are not doing well some things. So here we can see how many minutes we are working on that situations, and we can conclude sometimes that probably the players don't do in the game because we are not working well on the planning, on the sessions, and we don't have the time necessarily to do these things. So this introduction done, I'm introducing now the collections, the folder documents. So here in the documents we can put all the things. We have the possibility to to put a lot of situations. You can put write documents, like if you want to put your model of the game, you can put here and you can introduce the write documents. You can put here a lot of possibilities. If you want to put your microcycle type, it's very easy to make it. You can put here you can put some videos, so it's for you, it's very useful for to put some videos. If you have a game, you can put the game, all the complete game, or if you can put the parts of the game, if you want some clips, because we work with the analyzer and then we put the information here. It's very useful for us to share with the other coaches, or to share with some players, for us, for the players can see in the cell phone, can see the clips, can see the information. We can put statistics. You can see here we put a statistic of the game, and then we can share. So we have a lot of things that we can do here, including in this moment we are monitoring the clubs. We are monitoring the 43 players that we share. We have shoes now from the list of 175 players. We choose 43 players to monitorize with the clubs, and then we can put here the information with our athletes. You can see the athletes here. We have the meetings with the coaches of the teams, and then we put here all the information that the clubs share with us. We make a meeting with the coaches. We share the objectives, the goals that we have for each player, physically, which player to technically, tactical, and then with the statistics of the games. And then we put here the information, and the coaches tell us how the players are in the club, and then we put all this information here. So you can see that is the base of the work. It's like the same on the computer, but we have all the information in the same space in these documents. Okay, now I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the second possibility for this. It is the folder exercises. So we have here the exercises. It's Miguel. It's you can see. Okay.
Yeah, it's
These
drilled.
exercises, it's all the people have these exercises, and it's very useful for the individual sessions. So we here are going to talk about the drills. In the drills, we create our databases of the exercises. This is very important to stay some minutes here to explain you the importance of this folder, the drills, because you construct these folders on your own way. So you can put the exercises like here. You can put the exercises, dividing the exercises in technical, in tactical, in physical, in situations 1-to-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. You can make your own structure like you want. But it's important for you to know that if you want to monitoring the time that you spend in all these categories, it's very important for you to construct this on the way you want to see. Because if you put here the information and you put the exercises on 4-against-4, when you are going to monitorize the time that you spent working on attack, if you don't divide 4-against-4 attack and defense, you don't know how many time you work on attack or defense. You just know 4-against-4, how many time you have work. But here, for us, we divide our work in tactical or cognitive perspective. We divide in conditional or the physical. We divide in the coordinative or technical. We divide with the goalkeepers. We divide in the mental or some mental tasks to work with the players. Then when we enter in the tactical, okay, we see that we have the different phases. We are going to see what we have in the tactical. We have all the phases of the game. We have the fast break, we have the attack, we have defense, we have the return to the defense, we have situations of combinations with defense with the fast break, we have the I will say encadeamento, Miguel. We have okay, the relation with the four phases of the game. Okay, we can put some exercises, and then inside of that we have in the attack we have dividing the tasks in individual, in group, or in collective. So we are going to group to put this structure in inside of each folder. We have another folder that is going to subdivide our job, and this is very important. And the exercises come inside. So I want to show you some situations, but we have here. I'm going to show you here how we make the exercises. So it's very important for us. We make some structure in the exercise. You have a lot of possibilities. You have the possibility to put a draw, make a simple draw. You can put, how you see here, you can add an image. So this is very quickly for us to draw with the board, the coach board, and then make a photograph with the cell phone, and we put here the image. So it's possible for us to add the video of the training sessions. We film the situation and put here, and it's important for us to go to the playbook, and we can make some animation. So we have a lot of possibilities inside here. It is possible for us to introduce here in the same way PDF or some PowerPoints, or if what we want. So in the exercise we make always the same. We make the title of the exercise, and then we have the rules. On all this exercise we have the rules. We have the I would say the punctuation, the points that the people win, how much points we give on to the teams. We have the main part of the exercise, and for us the most important is this one that is sorry to be in Portuguese, but is our language. It's the principles and the contents that we want the players do in the exercise. So we put like this, because when we put this exercise into the train, we know automatically what we want to do and what are the feedbacks to give to the players. So we make all these in all the exercises. So you can see some examples here. We have the exercises, and it's always the same. Sometimes you can see variants. And we put the variants, and the exercises goes growing in these situations. The other thing that is important for us to explain here is that we put in all the trainings, we put we create an exercise that it's not an exercise, but is something that all the people do in the beginning of the training. So we have something like insignificant 5 minutes that we talk with the players. We start in the middle, we explain what are the objectives of the training, and this beginning we put here like an exercise, because we put it in the training. We give them the 5 minutes that we spent on this time, and it's very interesting, because I'm going to show you when we monitorize the training, you're going to see how many hours we spent on these little things. So if this explanation is on the timing of the training, we put here, and we put in the training, and we give the minutes that we spent with these situations. You make the same at the end. If we make a final reflection in the end of the training, we make the same. We put like here, like an exercise, but it's not an exercise. Just have here the title that says final reflection about the training, and we put here, because when we are going to construct the session, the team session, we have to have the exercise, all the exercises here, to put it in the training sessions. Okay, so concluding this part of the drills, it's very important for you to think how you want to organize this information, and how it can be useful for you. because this is very personal. There's not a way to put the things here. I think you have to try, you have to see what you want, and in the end it's always the same. You have to think what you want to see in the future. If you need to go back and see what you work, it's very important for you to have this nomenclature like you want and see the things. Okay, I'm going now to explain you how we make the sessions, how we make the sessions in calendar. We have a perspective here, we have a test just to show you some things. And the thing that I say to you, it's possible for us to organize a microcycle here. So we go to the session templates, we put now the team practice, we create a folder, and then we create a file here. So it's create a new template. We create the template and we put here our microcycle. You can see like this, you can, when you generate a microcycle, is going to ask you how many days you want, how many sessions you want. So you are looking here, the numbers 1, 2, 3, 7 are different days. So we are simulating now that we have 2 training sessions in the first training, in the day 1. We have 2 sessions in the day 2, 1 session in 3 and 4, 2 sessions in the 5, and 1 session in the 6. So I have these sessions, and then we can generate it, and you can choose. We can choose the date. We just choose our group, and you can make generate. When I make generate, all the practice will be generating in the calendar. So if I go to my calendar, in this moment, I have the sessions here. You can see the day 1, 2 with 2 sessions, the day 3, 4 with 1 session, 5 and 6. So we have here all the sessions that we want to create. So we don't have the work to make session one by one here in calendar. We can make a microcycle, and we make all the sessions to this week. Okay, so here in the calendar, I'm going to show you now how I'll generate a training, a training session. So maybe we are going to simulate this 21, this day 21. We have to click on the right button, and we put now a new practice. Okay, we are going to put a new practice. It's possibly, you see here, we have the possibility to put a new game. So we can put all the games here. You can put in the games, we can put the statistic inside this event. We can make some meeting. We have a possibility to put a group event, and it's the way that we put in on the National Federation the meetings with the clubs, events. But now I'm going to show you practice. Okay, I'll create a practice, and now in this moment I'm inside of the practice, the plan of my practice. So you can see here we have the date, we have the time, we choose the time, but the duration of the time, you don't have to do nothing, because when we put the exercises inside the session, the minutes goes adjusting like we want. You can see here we have one form attached to this training. So we have automatically, in this moment, we have automatically one form that is the RPA that Vera talk with you. So at the end of the session, the athletes receive a message in the cell phone asking what is the level of the training in that scale. So they answer to us with the level 1 to 10, and then we have this information in the individual, like Miguel and Vera shows to you. So it's not necessary to create always these things. When I create a session of the training or a game, we put the template of the questionnaire, and the players answer, and we fix that information here. So to make the plan, what's important, you see in the right you can see all the exercises that we have. All, if I open this, we can put and choose our exercises. But probably there are some things that are good. You can see here, you can choose. Imagine that you have a lot of exercises, hundreds of exercises, and you don't know where is the exercise. You can put here the information, and when you put 4 against 4, all the things come here that you have inside your exercises. So you can see what you want. But if you want to talk or planning some about the attack, you can make the thing. You put attack, and then you have the information that gives you all the exercises that you have to work on the attack. It's possible for you to put some things. If you want to make the relationship with the ball, so you make the same. You make a relationship with the ball, and you have a lot of exercises that you have categorize it with this nomenclature. So it's a very easy way to make the session plan, because you know what you want to work, and then you just have to find here. Okay, I'm gonna show you. We put this initial explanation of the training. Like I said to you, we just put the exercises and bring it to the inside this. We drag the drill here. Okay, we see the minutes that we have. We give 5 minutes. Then we make some exercise. We can put an exercise here in the beginning. We have some game, a situation of the game to the beginning. We put 10 minutes, and you can see that the time is adjusting. Okay, it's not necessary. And in this moment, I put an exercise with 5 minutes and another with 10. We have 15 minutes in the duration of the session automatically. So it's very easy to construct your planning sessions. We have another thing that is very good. All the time we make a subdivision in the training. We have some players that are working on the area. We have the goalkeepers that are working on other area or out of the courts, and we have another players that are on the other area. So it's possible for us to add a split on this session. You have this button, head split, and the computer is going to ask me how many sessions I want, and I'm going to put the simulate 3 sessions, or in this way I have 3 sessions. So what I'm doing is subdividing the next exercise here. All the 2 exercises that are in the first are for all the team. In this moment, my team is going to make a different work. So we are going to simulate. When we make this subdivision, you can see that appears here a button that says athletes. It's logical, because when we are going to subdivide the team, the computer is going to ask who athletes go to make this job, who athletes go to make this job, and who athletes who are going to make this job. So we can choose the athletes here. We choose the athlete, we put it inside the exercise, and you can see that Maria is now in this exercise. If we have notes here, it's very important for us. You can put here like the wings, you can put here all the back players, and we can put here the pivots or the goalkeepers. Okay, and okay, so we have the possibility to make 3 exercises at the same time, and we can put 1 exercise to the wings, we can put 1 exercise to the back players, and we can put 1 exercise to the goalkeepers. So now we have 3 exercises at the same time, and it is very important for us to put the minutes. Okay, and I can put the minutes here, 20 minutes for these players. I can put for these players 10 minutes, and I can put for the goalkeepers 10 minutes. So you can see that goalkeepers and the wings are finishing 1:25, and this 13:35. So here I have 10 more minutes to make another job before join the team again. So I can put another exercise here with 10 minutes, and I can put another exercise for the goalkeepers with 10 minutes. And in this moment, I have the 3 finishing at 13:35. So for the end, I can put a small game 6 against 6 for all the team. And then we have now the team together again. So we put here 20 minutes for this game, and we finish with the reflection about the training and make some 5 minutes. So you can see that my session is 60 minutes. Okay, we have all the exercises and the division of the training with the moments that I split my team. This is very important to put the athletes here, because if you don't put the athletes here, the computer don't know how what player do what exercises. So when we are going to monitorize and see what the players, the job that the players have done, we have problems because the players were not correlationate with the exercises. So it's very important for us when we split these cells to put the names, to put the players here for the computer to go and catch these minutes and associate it, aggregate it to that players. Okay. On the notes, we put normally in the notes, because I'm going to show you how these how these go out in the print when we print the planning. So in the notes appear in the beginning. So here we put all the things that I showed to you, the contents of the training and the feedbacks that we want to it's like the general and the specific objectives of the session we put here, because you can see. So I'm going to write here fast break and some situations like this. We're going to see now. It's possible for us to see in this print. You can see that we have the possibility to save as PDF, like a document, and it is possible for us to print the document. So you can see the notes appear like this. So we have here our planning sessions. Okay, we have the planning sessions, and we can print it or save as a PDF. So for us, it's important to put the notes like this. Okay. Now, I'm just finishing this. Okay, we have the possibility here to notify the people that are connected with us. We can send this session, this planning, to the athletes or to the coaches, or athletes and coach. So this is very useful some ways, because if I'm working with my second coach, I can send the plan to him and he can see it. He can probably, if he have the permission, he can adjust, or he can make something or add something to the training. It is very useful for us. Okay, I'm gonna close this, and you see the training sessions. When we come home, we have normally we make this. We click on the right button, and we have here the register attendance. So we click here, and we have all the athletes like this, and we can put if the player participated or not, if he's sick, if he's or something, and we can put the description of the training. So it's an easy way, a quickly way to put the attendance and the games and the players that come to the training or to the game or something. Okay, it is possible. It is possible to make this and copy the practice and pass the practice again. Okay, we pass the practice and we put the same practice. So next day I open the practice, and then I can adjust the practice. I can put an exercise out of the training. I come here in this cross, and I click here, and the exercises goes out I put you out, and then I go back to my exercises, and I can put here another exercise. So I put another exercise here, and I have my session here that is different for the other. So we have all these possibilities to make the practices inside this software. Okay, Miguel, I think I don't forget nothing. And just can I go to the user management, to the team statistics, or I forget something here?
No, I think you are fine. You can go. You can go to team statistics. Yeah, and Vera can help you in all this.
I hope that the people can understand my English and what I'm saying. Okay.
So after the session, I'm like I can say it now. After this session, after we finish this main part, we have an Q&A to answer for some questions that you can answer. Okay.
Okay. So this in this moment, I'm gonna show you not here, but in the National Federation. Okay, I'm working. In this moment, I was working in my databases, personal databases. Now I'm going to the national team, and I'm going to show you the monitoring process. So what it is possible to do here if you make the planning good. So it's very important for us when we finish a training, if we have an exercise that we planned in the exercises, we plan 5 minutes in the game, but in the training, but in real these exercises we have spent 10 minutes. When we come home, we put these minutes, we adjust these minutes in the sessions. It's important for us to can monitorize the time that we spent on all the work that we do, for us to have a fit diagram. I think that is says like a real values for us to see. So you can see here, we can see the folder. Okay, we can see our exercises here, the same. So I can see how many time I spent with my national team. So if I choose all the exercises, and if I choose the date from the beginning of the season, 1 September to now, to October now, I can see what I have done with my national team, and I can see all the exercises. So it's gonna be a process that a few time. Okay, now I have all the time that I work with the under 16, now in this moment under 17, but now we have in the group under 16, we have 71 hours and 52 minutes. So I have all the time that I spent with my national team. It is possible for me to click here and see what I've done. So you remember that I say that it's very important for you to choose your folders very well, because when I click here, what you see, it's something like this. You can see the same structure that you have on the folder. So I show in this moment, I see that I'm working 35 hours of tactical, okay, 50%. We know that we have 10 hours of warm-up routines. We can see that we have 9 hours of working specific with the goalkeepers. We can see that we have 7 hours and 59 minutes only with the beginning explanation and the final reflection of the training. So you can see we just spent 5 minutes. It's a context of a national team, not a club team. And you can see that we have 7 hours and 59 minutes, almost 8 hours, just to make explanations and reflections about the training. So this time, if I don't put this time on this category, probably these 8 hours will gonna be monitored in other tactical or physical work, and it is not real. So for us, it's very important to make this. You can see in national team, almost 8 hours of work we have here with initial explanations and the reflection of the training. We can see that we have 2 hours of technical coordinative work. You can see that we have 6 hours of conditional work or physical work. This is very good because we have the beginning, but now I'm gonna show you what we can do. We can see, okay, 35 hours of tactical, 50%, doesn't mean a lot of things. So I'm going inside this and I click 2 times and I see all the time that I spent in the tactical work. So I now, in this moment, I know that we spent 16 hours in defense, we spent 7 hours in the attack, organized attack. We spend here in the situations of fast break and situations of the return to defense 1 hour and 30 minutes. We spent in game 1 hour and 2 minutes in situations of the game 6 against 6. We have work groupal and collective with the fast break and returns. We have 2 hours, and we have 6 hours of the combination of the 4 phases of the game. So it's very useful for us to see, because if I see that some probably my team is not good in the organized attack, probably I can see, okay, I spend 20% of the time on this, so probably it's I need a lot of time of this work. But here in defense, I can go inside and see inside, and I go there. I'm gonna see inside the defense, I'm gonna be how many time I spent on different ways. So individual work, on individual and groupal, on collective, or in groupal only. And I can go inside the groupal. So inside the group, I can see what I've done. I can do 2 against 2 with a pivot, 2 against 1 without pivot, 2 against 1 with pivot, 1 against 2 with pivot, asymmetries. We can see the superiority, inferiority, 4 against 4 with 3 against 3, 2 against 2. So this is very good for us. It's the way that I have to monitorize all the season. Now I'm see all the season, but if I want to see just 1 week, I go here and I put a small period and I choose a period here, and then I can see if we have other times. So we can choose now. In this time we see less time, so it's a period. You can see in groupal what I've spent, how many times. This is a very good way to monitorize our time that we spent with our youth teams, and to see if all the work is done correctly, or in the way that we planning in the beginning. So the other thing that it's very good, and for me to finish inside this, it's that I can choose here. I can choose here what I want. So if I want to see how many time I spent with the 4 against 4, so I make the same. I have here the exercises. I can click on the exercises that I want to see, and then I make the same. I put the same, and I see if it's okay, how many time I spent with these 3 exercises. So it's very good for us, 4 hours and 20 minutes that I spent with three exercises. I can make all the things that I want. It's very important for you to give the names, like I said, because if you change the names of the folders, you now see the graphic with other names. So it's normal. These graphics are always associated that the names and nomenclature that you put on the drills. Okay. The last thing for me to finish, it's to show you that it is possible for us to make the comparison between the team and 1 player, and it is very good, because sometimes we want to make some comparison. So we have a player, we choose the player here, we put we can see the work, we can see the difference between 1 player and all the work that we've done with the national team. So we choose the player, and we choose here, And when we make the execute the query, okay, we are going to see the work with the national team and this player individually. So it's for us. Wait here. Okay. One.
Oh, mostra a Matilde. Show Matilde. I think is better.
No. Carmen have a problem. No.
Yeah.
Carmen have a problem here. Okay. I'm going to show like this, no problem, or something like this. Okay, we can show this, and we can show Matilde here. We can put two players. Run in background. Okay, we're gonna see two players and the team. Okay, we are going to see two players and the national team. So it's a lot of time, a lot of sessions. We have to wait some. Okay, now what we have here the time that we spent with the national team, 71 hours and 52 minutes. We have this player that have 24 hours and 35 minutes, and this player that have 14 hours and 55 minutes. So we now know all the time that we have in the practices. This is normal because we have the work that we done in I would say the estágios, Miguel.
The stages, yeah.
I think yes, in the stages with the national team, we have a lot of work, but we have the training centers, national training centers that we done in north, in the center, of the country, and we have a lot of hours that work with some players and the others no. So here we can see this, but it's very interesting because we can enter inside some routine. So if I can see the difference between these players in the tactical work, I can make the same, and I'm gonna say tactically I'm gonna see how many work done all the players and the team, and it is very useful because if I have here a graphic, very different graphic of the one player, it means that probably this player on the stage don't have the same opportunity that the other players have on the national centers. So it's for us important to see if the players have the same work in the stages, and the same work, generally the same work or proximal work to the national team. And you can see here the difference between Matilde and Mariana. You can see the graphics. Matilde is a goalkeeper. So we have here a graphic that is very different from Mariana. It's normally because the Matilde have more work of other things. It's normally if you go to the situation of the defense and the we can see the same. We see what we done in the national team, what we done with this and with the goalkeeper, and you can see that this goalkeeper have a lot of work in the defense. Okay, this player have more work with the combination of the different phases. Okay, so I think it's okay for now to show you how this platform works for us, and the hardware that we have in the beginning, but now it's very easy for us to see what we are doing, and for us to monitorize the work. So I return to you, and then if you have some questions or something, sorry for my technical.
Sorry, Vera. I think Luis explained very well your part as well here on graphs on the last part. It's the same information that Vera looks for. It's the same information that Luis have shown here. So I think we are going to finish the session. I will say here a little bit more if they have some questions to XPS Network. I have to say thank you both for being here and for this huge help, and to show our work on our Portuguese Handball Federation. I hope that everyone enjoyed this planning and monitoring session with XPS. And like I said in the beginning, if you want to ask some questions, you can send an email to support@sidelinesports.com, or you can send message here by chat. Okay. So Luis and Vera, Vera and Luis, thank you both for being here. And I have to say thank you on part of XPS Network. And
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you both. I will stay here a little bit.
Okay, bye.
To see if anyone has something more. Okay, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Speak soon.